Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. This is supposed to be an off night, and we're starting a little bit earlier than we usually do anyway. Normally I start my streams at 6 o'clock. We're starting a little bit early tonight. On and off night. We've got a lot of stuff to do in Mass Effect Andromeda. We're doing a platinum run on Insanity, and we've got a hard deadline for starting our anniversary stream. We're going to be doing Alien Isolation on February 3rd. And I don't want to. We've already had to set Watch Dogs 2 aside to play this, because this was planned for New Year's Day. So that's why we're here. So we're going to continue that. Let's see. When we finished last night, we had gotten to Aya. We had gotten Joel as part of our crew. He is going to come with us to evaluate us, essentially on behalf of Ephra, to make sure that we are trustworthy. At this point in the story, we have two options on where we can go. There's a planet called Vold. There's a planet called Havarl. Havarl is the home world of the Angara. And Vold used to be a planet that had billions of people on it and high technology and all that stuff, but because of, you know, the remnant technology and stuff, processors and stuff and all of that, it's a mess. Vold is essentially an ice cube. It's very cold. So we've at this point in the story, it branches. You can do either one in any order that you like. So we're going to do that. What I did this morning is I signed on and did a little bit, clean up some minor things, get them done, get them out of the way, so I didn't have to do them on stream. But because as soon as you get on the ship, on the Tempest, after you get Joel, there's a small cutscene where everybody's in the meeting room on the Tempest trying to decide what to do, and Joel's kind of sitting off to the side because he's the new guy, right? He's the outsider. And they're trying to, you know, and the feeling amongst Ryder and the crew is, especially Cora, was, you know, this is one of those, you scratch, you know, we'll scratch your back if you'll scratch ours, that kind of thing. You know, we help them to get on their good side so that we can go into the vault on Aya, and there is a vault there. So, plus we also, like I said, we did some minor cleanup of some tasks. We did some planet scanning, stuff like that. We are doing, like I said, we're doing a platinum run. There's a trophy for scanning. I don't remember. I think there is anyway. There used to be, I think. Maybe not. But we're scanning for resources, and there's some minor side tasks and stuff that involve scanning things as well. But when we came back to the Nexus, we need to go see Harry about Scott, because there's been a change. It's not a major change, but we do need to go there, and that's going to be the first thing that we do. And then I think we're going to go to Havarl. I'm going to start Havarl.
I was just being honest. I filed a complaint with Tan.
We do need to check. We do need to check our favorite vendor.
Still missing some parts.
See if she has any Cobra RPG ammo. And I don't think she does, because normally it's at the top. But she has it. Overdrive, shield capacitors. There's some models for Ryder's room on the Tempest, just like there were in some of the other Mass Effect games. So yeah, we're going to go to Cryo and talk to Harry about Scott.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll meet the
Oh, looks like there's another side mission here too. We need to talk to the medic when we're done with Harry. That's Scott laying down on the
Harry,
medical
what's
bed
happening
right
with
there.
Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Okay. Yeah.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
You have the option of being honest with Scott or shielding him from the truth, and he won't be happy with you if you shield him from the truth later, once he
I'm
actually
not sure how to say this, but
comes out
he's
of the
dead,
coma.
Scott.
And he will come out of the coma later.
there was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How... I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Yeah, so that's basically it for that. Sam was able to establish a connection with Scott's implant, and that's how Sarah was able to talk to him. He's still in the coma.
Oi, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about
Take
reclaiming
care
them.
of it.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Rectum fry it. I think they're all on the Nexus, if I remember correctly. Maybe not.
As sleepers wake from stasis,
There's something here we had to find at one point.
blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
Nope. All right, let's see what the journal says about that. Has to hit outlaw bases and reclaim them from distribution. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that. Side mission, that task or whatever. We'll do that, and then we'll head for Havarl. Get started with that.
Construction and repairs.
Also, this morning I crafted my Piranha shotgun, so I'm going to start using that as well. And we'll be upgrading that as we go, as we get the materials, as we level up. You can level your weapons up to level 10. But it gates it at certain points based on your level. I think right now we can only take it to level 3 until we get to level 20. We're level 11 right now, and once we get to level 20...
Pathfinder, are we going to Vold or Havarl?
No. Back out. We're going to Havarl, Suvi, after a pit stop. Where... Huh. Okay, well, let's back out. Yeah, it says galaxy map, but there was no marker for it. Alright. Well, I mean, if we don't know where to go... That's the system Havarl is in. Vold is way up here. The ones with exclamation marks on them, we have not been to those yet. Alright, well, I guess we'll go to Havarl since we don't know where those things are supposed to be. Go ahead and get started on the purple planet. Havarl is very pretty, but it's very dark.
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system.
Yep.
From Havarl. It looks so small from here.
Alright, we'll do our usual. The first time we come into a new system, we'll scan.
Something.
Scan for resources, mostly.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
90. That's fairly large, although, as you'll see, as we go through Havarl, I think it is.
Anomaly on sensors.
We'll start seeing stuff on planets
Deploying
that's
probe. Getting a scan.
over 100. You just had to do that, didn't you? No, it is not break time yet. See, platinum 14. Really? Post spotter. I don't remember what the movie or show was that you got that from, but I had never heard of it. Drain the main vein! I have to pee!
Anomaly detected.
And as per usual, once we get down to Havarl, there will be some people we need to talk
Getting a
to
scan.
before we get started with exploring and fighting and all of the good stuff. Alright. We'll let this one go all the way instead of skipping it. Because these are actually really well done. It's very nice looking. I gotta pee! Alright, the available minerals. I think this is probably the most plentiful. It's not the only ones that are here. Platinum and nickel. Alright, so... here. And land. Yes. We are going to take... Yeah, see, there's the piranha. Unfortunately, as you see at the top, that has affected our weight. Because the piranha, the shotgun, is much heavier than the assault rifle that we were carrying. So that's why it's in the red now, because it's over 100%. So we're now about 20% slower with our recharge on our abilities because of the weight. So eventually we'll be able to whittle that down and get it under 100, but for now we'll leave it where it is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep Vetra, but we're going to take Jaal with us because this is his home world. So we're going to take these two, although I'm kind of wondering if you might need to take... I want to take... Well, shit, I'm a biotic, so... Alright, let's get the boys. Let's play with the boys. It's going to be boys' night out tonight. Last night was girls' night out. Tonight's boys' night out.
That's where the Mosha's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
It's space lobsters!
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Yeah, they're pretty damn big, too. I don't know if they ever explain
Bringing us in.
why it's always dark or overcast. I guess it's part of the weather that's been affected by the ball. There we go. Thank you. Let's switch it. Since we are not doing that, we are doing the priority task. Let's see. Help the scientists on Havarl. Yes. I think we're gonna need more butter. Enemy is down. Enemy is down. And some garlic too, right? I think we've discussed before about how awesome shrimp scampi is. Well, this lobster though. The butter should be fine. You'll hear Drac do that a lot. You're not alone. Oh, hello.
That's that.
No, it's not. No, it is not. Garlic shrimp, garlic toast. Yeah, these shamogs or whatever the hell they're called. These Shimris shamog. That's a scarf.
Here they come!
Yeah, we're going to try and start using our biotics more also. Live. That's the back door. Yeah, we'll get a forward station. See, it's a little farther out. We'll get a shuttle pilot here. Or a vendor, I should say. She's from Texas, and it's very obvious that she's from Texas. There we go. Data pad. He said, we'll go ahead and read this one since we just got here. Notes, Assistant Torvar, translated from Shalesh. An incredible find out in the field last week. A shuttle from before the Scourge surfaced down in the ravine. From afar, it looks like the crash site is remarkably preserved, especially to have withstood Havarl's elements. I know Kieran tasked me with studying the monolith, but maybe I could make my way down there and check it out. Just a peek. To see if if there's anything for Avela. And if you remember, we talked to Avela last night. She's the historian on Aya. She's looking for that kind of stuff.
Jar, what are you doing here? In the company of these people?
People.
Kieran, this is Pathfinder Ryder. From a long way
From
away.
the Milky
Ryder,
Way.
Kieran Dowles, lead scientist at Dar Palev.
I am honored to meet you, as a representative of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are all their people this formal?
I don't think so. Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant and might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
Are they still alive?
Vitals remain steady and neural patterns resemble those exhibited in deep sleep. We subjected them to various stimuli, injections of Kachari, nothing worked.
Let Ryder try. She's worked at the Remnant tech inside a vault. Also,
So she says. Yeah,
Ocean of
he
fish,
wasn't
one
out
will
with
have
us
gems
yet
in its mouth.
when we did
But if
that.
you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
We'll have to get that outside, I think. Anything else we can say to her?
Need something?
Moshai.
Jal said he worked for the Moshai?
Not I, but many of the team that was sent to the monolith are her students. If we can't save her people, I don't think I could ever face her again.
She's held in very high esteem by the Angaran people. She's one of my favorite NPCs in the game.
Tell me more about the stasis that's taken out your team.
We don't know what started it, and it's the first time any of us have heard of something like this happening. The team sent out there studied monoliths before. At least half of them worked with Moshai Sefer. They were just doing their job when the stasis hit. Now it's like they're frozen in time. Nothing will wake them. Stimulants, loud noises. They show no reaction to sensation or pain.
I should get going.
Be careful.
Side quest incoming. Or task, I guess.
That you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
Whatever it takes.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
At least she's honest about it, right?
Assuming you mean well. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me in their home.
Hey, exemplary me, thank you. Thank you for the host, my friend. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the igloo.
These
Appropriate
house
for this
guests,
time of
I
year.
assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
After we talk to everybody here, we'll do that side quest first. It's fairly short, at least the first part of it is. So we're not going to read all of these. I said, man, it's like so much of this stuff. So much of this stuff to read.
Available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them. Old man Luge. What's he doing here? What?
I'll back off.
Sorry, I'm clearly in the wrong place.
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed
planet. Now we gotta ask you some questions
Why did you
first.
come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Palev was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there.
Vicious things.
Vicious things.
Alright, there it is. Scan that. I don't think there's anybody out back yet. There will be later. They're over here by these containers. So, did we have that side quest picked? Yes. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. Hey, Matuzanu, how you doing? Yeah, it's directly north of here. We've got 3 forward stations here that we'll be able to use.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
All right, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming again. 2 whole %. Whew. Lots of little critters here. That sucked the rest of his life away.
Got them all.
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a nest. Here they come!
Well executed.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Slumped over. All right. There's her database.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
The risk was worth it. You just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they
No
went down
carbonite?
to his network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All I heard is, there's a chance. Let's go for it.
Ever
That
the
didn't fully
optimist.
translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about before. You know, when we were scanning planets, they said, hey, we found a large mineral deposit, and it would be like 110. And in chests on the ground on this planet, we're seeing 166 and 104. All right, let's top off the ammo. Oh, I think there's a chest up on the roof, as I recall. Yeah. Ranger armor, level 3. Not bad. I actually used that stuff quite a bit in my initial playthrough as Sarah as an infiltrator. Yeah, the singularity is enough to wipe out the smaller ones easily. as much. Back up the hill. Alright, yeah, we're supposed to be scanning minerals. One of the side quests. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it. Alright, let's head over and find this node.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching.
Searching.
I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access
Pom-poms.
everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Alright, there's another 2 points. All the side quests and stuff give you some percentage towards your viability. Obviously, the vault is going to give you the biggest chunk.
Hooray!
Hooray! Woohoo! Go team! Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we got to go find these guys. See if there's anything worth scanning over here. Oh, there's another. Where is it? Should be right up here. There it is, right there.
Watch out for Rokar. Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That is you.
Charming.
Yeah, the Rokar are tough, especially their snipers. Another data pad. Okay. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's very pretty, I think. I like the color combinations that it has.
If you
you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
This planet's weird.
We'll be going for, we'll be going for about another 2.5 hours, JLP.
That's it. Good work.
Oh, you.
My pleasure.
I got stuck by that damn brick or whatever the hell that was. I was trying to dash backwards. Oh, how much of that am I going to have to redo?
Damn, that was annoying.
Alright, which way are we going here? Here we go. Let's try this again, shall we?
Pleasure.
Oh, nice job, guys. Oh, shit. Shit. Yep. Damn it. So I'm not used to using the charge yet, so I'm still hitting buttons that were... What was it yesterday? It was... concussive shot, I think.
Between you and us, that thing that killed you is a total dick.
It's a total dick.
Please disregard this message if you committed suicide.
All right, here we go.
My pleasure.
If I didn't do it again, bitch. Yeah. A little over aggressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something like that. I gotta remember that I can't use the right bumper. Or the left bumper, sorry. Alright, get that assembler. man, I was just getting ready to do shields too. Shit. Shit. I was thinking the other day, I'm wondering if I need to do it. I've never done a death counter. Bot has one built in. I don't even know what the count would be at this point. This is insanity. Just need to take it slow. You want a piece of me?
My pleasure.
Yeah, getting up in your face is something you will see. You will see Drac do that a lot. That's what he does. Cooldown time on this is ridiculous. You'll notice those little things in the center around the top and around the bottom right. That's the cooldown indicator for me. Alright, nullifiers. Those guys are rather tough too. They've got that shield and that beam that they can shoot. Well, first what I do is I hit them with a singularity. That's that little slow moving bubble like that. That will prime the enemy for a combo, which is why you see me do a lot of damage when I do that. So you notice the indicators on the bottom right of the screen, right over here, right there. The middle one has the white circle on it. That means it's a primer. And then the two with little explosive symbols on it, those are detonators. Ah, shit, I didn't change it. Yeah, see, these son of a bitches can shoot through that shit. Can dodge it, fortunately. Shit. Come on, get up there, Sarah. damn it, he's not down yet. You can dodge that shot. Take your time. I didn't see the question. I'm not familiar with the...
I think that's it.
Alright, they should automatically get up. Once a fight is over, any enemies or any squad mates that were downed will get themselves up automatically. Were you ready to do something, Hazcat? It looked like you were primed and ready to issue that gotta hurt. There's some help. I did. I know exactly what that is. I've done that before. Myself. But to answer the question, me personally, I'm partial to NVIDIA. I've always liked their stuff. But from what I've heard, the Radeon stuff is really good too, and it's cheaper from what I understand. Comparable quality and performance at a cheaper price. Does it? Yeah, I mean, ever since I got my 1080 last year, or whenever it was those came out, I really just stopped looking. I won't bother looking and doing the research and stuff until the 1080 is no longer good enough. I did play it on PC. I have it on PC. I also played it on Xbox One.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
Well, I don't know that that's what it is. It's just I like using my toys. Toys are no good unless you use them. You know, it seems like, talking about Manny over on Jay's channel, it seems like he does more performance testing than he does playing games on all that high-end equipment that he buys. Dippy! What's up? What's going on, man? All right. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. I got that gene from my dad. Alright, I don't know don't know if we have 2 in here or not. I think that might be the only one. It sounds like it's beeping from over here. Ah, here it is. There's 2.
That should do it.
It's funny how she knows, hey, that should do it when she hasn't even looked at the console yet. As I mentioned before, those of you that may not have been here when I've said it, this is my 4th playthrough of this. I'm not solving these damn puzzles. I have the solutions right here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother doing them. So we're just going to do this. It'll be faster. We are doing, as the title of the stream says, we are doing a platinum run as part of this. So we're going to be doing all of the puzzles. You have to have 20 of these in a single playthrough, and there are only 22 of them. Some of them are within vaults, story vaults, big vaults, and once you leave the vault, you can't go back in. So you got to make sure you get them. Okay. Alright, that looks good. And bam.
Reading off the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Pathfinder Rider with the Andromeda Initiative. I'm from another galaxy. Take a moment. Find your bearings.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Gal?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's what I was
you're
saying
right.
before, Hascat, is that
I
it's very
feel a
well
head
priced.
splitter coming on.
Yep.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
Alright, let me go back and talk to Kieran.
This Sam of yours in your head, how is it allowing you to interface with the Remnant?
Sam helps with analysis and translation, among other things. It's complicated.
It seems to be an allowable answer for just about any question, right? It's complicated. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make sure. Melee attacks, adept. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of disabling and killing enemies with powerful mass effect fields, but I'm just wondering if Vanguard might not be the best one for the way I'm actually intending to play. Have an aggressive combat style, preferring to be in close on enemies, preferring to close in on enemies and deal heavy damage at short range. 20% melee damage, 50% melee force. Recharge speed increase, 10% max shields, and we use a biotic fields to do our jump jet thing when we need to dash. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, one of you guys. Oh, scan. Thank you. That's it, man. Game over. Game over. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, my gaming PC, which is also the PC that I used to run my stream on, that's what I'm running it on right now. It's 3.4 gigahertz i7 overclocked to 4.2, 32 gigs of RAM. The 1080 card that I mentioned earlier. It's got a 500 gig SSD that Windows is installed on. It's got a 4 terabyte
Doll said something about fish and gems
standard
to me.
drive.
What was that all about?
In an ocean of
Water
fish,
cooled.
one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
I guess I could probably just fast travel instead of walking all the way over there. How about we do that instead? Yeah, I have a, let's see, is it Corsair? I have a Corsair power supply, cooling case. Several of my pieces are Corsair.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
I have no complaints with Corsair stuff.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens?
None at all.
Ket?
No. These were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians? You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kiran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
It was understandable.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest? Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Havarl's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them?
Turians. Level up! Woo! Alright. Alright, do we want to do that yet? Is there anything else on here that we can do? Talk to her again. Get some more stuff.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
I'm playing in neither, actually. I'm actually when I'm playing and I'm streaming, what I'm looking at, I'm actually playing on the OBS screen.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha. That old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense.
Yep.
They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
But when I'm not streaming and I'm playing something just on my own free time, I typically play it in 4K. Everything that I have, all my hardware and stuff can do 4K. PC can do 4K, obviously, with the 1080 card. I have a PS4 Pro downstairs. I have Xbox One X's. I have 2 of those, one up here, one downstairs. So, as Hascat said, I like my toys.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
That's a long trip. One of the things, probably one of the biggest complaints that I had about this game was if the only thing that you want to go on the ship to do, for example, is just say I wanted to, I don't know, go talk to somebody on the Tempest. I don't actually want to leave Havarl. I just want to go on the ship and talk to them. I have to leave the surface and go into orbit to talk to them, and then I have to come all the way back down to come back to the planet that I didn't intend to leave in the first place. They should have given you an option or just made it the default. If you're on a planet, you just stay there. You just go on the ship, right? I mean, you know, and that's not even a big deal. In the grand scheme of things.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kiren's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard, "Stars, you'll mock me."
Most stories start from a grain of truth.
Well, that's all a matter of opinion, Blood Prince.
I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vault stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the 3rd monolith.
Yes.
I mean, the developers aren't going to write games that can take advantage of 4K unless the 4K hardware is already there. So, you know, somebody has to put the hardware out there to do it, right? So then the developers will follow. And that's why we're getting things that are enhanced for the Xbox One X, because a lot of those games were already available on PC, so they already had the 4K assets, so it was easy enough for them to up-res or provide those assets for the Xbox One X version so that they could take advantage of the Xbox One X's power. So you're welcome to your opinion, but I say you don't necessarily have to wait. Even games in 1080p do look better. So
before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset
you're
it without
always
the third
going
one.
to find people having problems with any new piece of hardware. Always going to have that. Just because you're seeing it with the Xbox One X does not mean it's not worth buying.
Too slow.
I have 2 of them. Like I said, I have had absolutely 0 problems with them.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
But you only get HDR on the Xbox One S with the Blu-ray player. You do not get that with games. You do not.
Were they all right? Or are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that
We can continue having this debate, but you will lose the argument.
Still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something, or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
I know, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Blood Prince. He's the one that's saying the Xbox One X is not worth getting, and I say, well, I differ. I differ with that opinion. Just because people on Reddit say they're having problems with it doesn't mean that everybody is. Alright, well, we'll save the conversation with Ephra. No, it's fine. No worries, man, no worries. I do have some points. Let me go ahead and get Jaal and Drac, as many of these as I can give them. It's just 2 for them. They don't have anywhere near as many skills available to them to use as I do, so they don't get as many points. And I can't upgrade anything anyway because the next level for them is 3. So they would both have to level up again. And I don't know what I want to do. I have 5. No, 4K is not for big monitors. My well, like I said, Blood Prince, I have to. We can keep having this argument, and you'll keep doing that, and I'll put you in timeout, and you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm telling you, I have not had any problems. I'm sorry for the people that have. Okay, but you know, we're not going to sit here and we're not going to continue to have this discussion for the rest of the stream. We're not. You are welcome to go elsewhere and have it if you want. We're not going to continue having it here. Okay, we're not. Okay, we're not going to disrupt my stream with this kind of stuff. You're not. Okay, so we've got 5 points to spend. We might need, let's see. We can't do both shotguns and combat fitness. Yeah, exactly. Come on, let's you know, if you want to have those chats, go to Reddit and have them. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. Let's see, what do we get? 3% on the accuracy. Combat fitness. +1 weapon loadout size, so that means I can carry a third weapon. Let's grab that. Which we will never carry more than 2. Eventually we'll probably get to the point where we can just ditch everything but the shotgun. And we have 2 points. Can we put anything in biotics? We put a couple points in barrier. Increase my shields. Alright, so Sarah is good. And well, we can't. Well, there we go. We got all that. We're going to get a save. Let's see. Do we want to go? Like I said, it's going to take a while to get to where the sages are. Let's go talk to Ephra first. Because we're only supposed to go talk to him on the ship, as I recall. Dying planet, no. No. Havarl, no. No, that can't be it either. Allies and relationships. Memory triggers.
Yeah, man, but it's dry heat.
It's always a dry heat. Ah, there you go. Yeah, we'll go back to the ship since it's right here. Hold on just a second. One of my Apex okay, that's enough. No more. Alright, no more of that. None. Okay, do you hear me?
Leaving Havarl.
No more.
Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
That's your last warning. Those people that know me and come to my stream a lot know that I have absolutely no problems banning people. You continue down that path, you will be next.
Jal says Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Come on, open the door. Open the door.
You know, Costa, poker is its own kind of thrill.
Still not playing with you.
I'll play.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Why? Because I have more degrees than you have fingers.
Shots fired.
I have more degrees than you do fingers.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault.
Well, of course it is. We told him that.
Help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI. And honesty makes you different from the Ket.
Well,
hope
that
so.
plus we're not trying to
You're
kill them
welcome
all,
on the
too.
mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Geth facility. Stay strong and clear.
Stay strong
Goodbye.
and clear. You will hear that a lot. I guess that's the equivalent of live long and prosper. We're not going to talk to the crew yet because we haven't done the vault yet.
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like Sirkesh.
Yeah, see? So what I was saying before, we had to come all the way back up here just to make a phone call. Ow. Yeah, see, now we got the extra weapon slot. Now we're under 100%. That 25% weight decrease on the skill that we just got put us back under 100, or put us under 100. So now we'll at least get...
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Okay, now we need to switch back to, let's see, Helios, Havarl. Find the entrance to Mithrava. Although maybe we can, take a shortcut. Essentially across the map, right here. This is essentially a big trench that you really, well, I guess you can cross it eventually, but or get to the other side, I guess. All right, I warned you. I warned you. $41.70. Hey man, as long as it does what you need it to do. Well, I mean, you know, like I told him, he just kept going on and on and on and on. Every opportunity to do nothing but bash the Xbox One X like it's the worst piece of shit in the history of mankind. That's not the case. You know, if he lives on Reddit and takes everything, you know, that Reddit says as gospel, then, you know, that's on him. But he's not going to sit here and bash that shit and make me stop and have to address all of the comments that he's making that are essentially wrong. You know, Hascat and Tippy know I don't put up with that shit.
That's
got some Rokar to deal with. Not it, Missy.
That's it. Good work.
All right, this is where we were. We'll see these things a lot as well. These are essentially heat lamps, if you want to call them that. We'll see these a lot on Vold, because you'll use those as kind of waypoints in between cold areas. Rock.
What was Kira saying? All this will disappear one day? No one knows the long-term effects of Remnant. Kira probably has projections, but projections are often wrong.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say earlier, Hascat. I never got the opportunity. Was, you know, buy what you can afford that gets the job done for you. You know, whatever, you know, whether that's a PC, whether that's a Switch, whether that's a PS4 or an Xbox, you know, whatever. That's all that matters. You don't, you know, I like to have the highest end stuff that I can afford, but I know not everyone can do that. You know, it's just, you know, it's all up to the person. We already read that one, or died after we read it the first time. Alright, so yeah, when we come to these forward stations, we'll automatically get our health regenerated, refill our ammo, all of that stuff. those are all row car down there. Let's see if we can go around them. Alright guys, get back over here. Alright, how many are there? Yeah, the sharpshooters. Yep. Nice. Just try to stop me. I love drag. Alright guys, let's get out of here.
Let's do this.
There's another one. These things are all over the place. Especially on Vold. Oh, another critter. Oh no, that's an enemy. Okay.
Don't trust any of this remnant stuff. Don't trust their giant ditch.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Observers. Get them, boys.
They're mine. Hi. Bye. Well executed. Thank you, sir. Let's see, I think we can get up to forward station. That one over there is up near the top. Yeah, see, if the remnant are blue, they will not attack you on sight, but if you get close enough to them, they will get aggressive. See if we can go around them. Get to that forward station over here.
have to fight our way through these guys. Shit. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? Well, we'll pick up this platinum first. Where's the assembler? I'm going to grab him. Alright, now let's work on the damn observers. These guys are a pain in the ass. Oh, fuck. Car. Alright, go have some fun, guys. That's that. Alright, where did my forward station go? It's up there. Shit, where am I? Alright. Actually, I went back a little farther than I had intended to, but that's alright, we need to get the forward station anyway. There it is, right up there.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
All right, up to 10%. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how to get up there. could. Maybe not. I know we can at some point. Ah, here we go. That's it right there. Now we can get up. Alright, restoring all health, ammo, and power cells. Let's do... Where's my loadout? Consumables. Let's get rid of the Cobra RPG. Not that we don't like the Cobra RPG, but let's get some shields. Alright, now we can make our way back to where we were supposed to go to begin with. Boobs! Boobs! Pilot's helmet. That's something for Avela. Yep. Return that to Avela. That's one of her pieces. Got there, looks like 3. This is the last of the barriers we'll have to cross. Oh, they got me.
You count me out.
What? Somebody asking me a question? Yes, absolutely there will be a stream tomorrow. There wasn't supposed to be one tonight, but decided to go ahead and do it. We've got plenty to do. We've got to try and get this done by the 3rd. I don't want to set another game aside without finishing it. Well, if we can finish this in time before the 3rd, we might be able to spend a few days with Watch Dogs. But we have a hard schedule for February 3rd. That's the 1-year anniversary, and we're doing Alien Isolation starting on that day, because that was the game that I streamed first. It's too bad we can't have Agent Hardwire back for that. She hasn't been here in quite some time. She was one of the first people to my stream, along with Tippy, when I was playing Alien Isolation. Yep, it is. That's why you see it on my startup screens and my shutdown screens and stuff, because that's on my wall of fame. Alright, what do we got, guys? I'm not taking one tonight. I just figured I'd power through it. But thank you for asking. I'm surprised we didn't do the new SFX. Although I'm not going to be able to make it to the end of the stream before I need to pee, that's for sure. I might have to take about a 30-second break to do that. Well, I mean, it's not too bad right now. I mean, I could go right now, but it's not critical. Alright, we got a whole bunch of friends up here. This is the last section. Alright, boys, you ready to get busy? Oh, what do we have over here? Did we get a picture of that guy already?
Enemies!
Enemies! Enemies! Oh my god, we've got Minecraft in our Andromeda! Alright, let's see. Let's top off the ammo if we need any. Start moving up. There's a chest up there, I see. We grab every chest we can find. Hey, Heisenberg, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? Now is when the game starts to get fun. We can start using the biotics and the charge and all that stuff. Priming your combos. Priming your own combos is even better. So we don't have a biotic with us right now other than me. Jesse Eisenberg, isn't that the Zombieland guy? Or am I mistaken for somebody else? I need to watch that movie again. That movie is so good. You killed Bill Murray! Alright, let me check something real quick. We're in a bit of a lull. Just in the Havarl. There's 2 more puzzles. Oh, I think it's pretty hilarious. I love it. I think it's great. Double tap. Snowballs. Remember the snowballs? Yeah, Woody's pretty awesome. You know, Woody's had a pretty awesome career, right? I mean, he started on Cheers.
Got it.
Do I play PUBG? No, I don't. White men can't jump, yeah. Oh! Yeah, some of these jumps in this little section right here are a little tricky. We'll get a save. As soon as we get up to the top of this, I'll just take about a 5-minute break and go to the restroom. won't do any music or anything. Yeah, here's where it gets tricky because you don't have a lot of room to go up. You kind of have to take it in an angle. There you go. Nice. Did it the first time. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's the latest craze, right? I mean, everybody's... It's like Horde mode used to be, right? Gears of War 2, I think it was, had was the first game to do Horde mode, and now everything has some kind of Horde mode in it, it seems like. It's going to be the same thing with the Battle Royale, right? It's like PUBG was technically not the first, but the first big game to have it.
I have to pee!
Amplify request.
I have to pee! Take a whiz! Make a piss up drink!
Drain the main vein! Then it was Fortnite added it, and now I read today that Paladins has a Battleground / Battle Royale mode in it as well. So, all right, yeah. Let me take a break, take a pee, and I'll be right back. I'll just leave it right here. Be right back. Okay. Okay. All right. This is just going to take us across. There's going to be a lot of platforming in this section. And some combat. And I got to figure out what's going on with the chat overlay. Now we get to go down. Or no, I think we go up. Or is it down? I don't remember. This is a rather convoluted trip. Always scan. We always look for containers. Oh, I'm sorry, did somebody ask what platform we were on tonight? Well, like I said, I wasn't really planning on taking one at all, but I did have to go pee, so now there's really no need to. I mean, I had dinner right before the stream started, so I didn't. Normally, what I do when I go on breaks, I'll just grab some peanuts or some pretzels or something to nibble on the break. But I'm not really hungry, so there was no need to get any food. Yeah, see, there's the that box right there. We missed the. We can come back to this area. This isn't a regular vault, but we can come back through here. No, actually it is. There's a bathroom right across the hall, and my bedroom is right over there, and there's a bathroom in there too. So I've got 2 bathrooms within about 20 feet of me. The room that I'm in now used to be my son's bedroom, but since he's, you know, the ex moved to Iowa. Since she had custody, they went with her.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Oh, a nullifier. Oh, it's you. My pleasure. Get him, Drac! Ooh, 2 pieces of armor. Incendiary ammo. Very nice. Some of that stuff will be good for some cash. The Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, my son is he's finally in country now. He's in Kuwait. He's been there for about a month now. Alright, let's see. This is where I have to do the platforming. I think it is. After we turn the rest of it on. Look up. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, this part can be a little tricky as well. And of course, when I say that, it turns out to not be. Hi.
My pleasure.
Get him, boys. That is why we love the Piranha. Huge clip size. More Angaran armor. Are you asking me that about South Park? I've only seen one episode of South Park. Just one. Yeah, one of my streamer friends played that recently. Tropic J. I mean, it really wouldn't do me. It wouldn't do me any good to play the game because all the humor would be lost on me. You know, like I said, I've only seen one episode, so a lot of the jokes and stuff would probably fall flat. I just don't have the frame of reference. Yes, there will be giveaways on the 3rd. There will be giveaways. Mithrava, here we are. We finally made it.
Past that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
Milky Way.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors.
No loot crates this time.
Matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it.
I am giving away
Reset
some
the
gaming
vault.
hardware, though.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something? It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that has slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation, an unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith.
Zorai.
Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline. It calls memories to...
Speaking of Entropic J, thank you, Jay.
But it's not
Thank you
guaranteed.
for the host. Thank you. Welcome, everyone.
To happen on rare occasions.
Welcome to the igloo.
With other souls. The only known heirloom of Zarai's family rests in an area of active homeland. No one has survived the journey.
How do?
But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission. A Roka.
Misbehave. Hello. Welcome to you as well.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the...
Oh my God, it's a Kim too. Hey, Kim. Oh my goodness. It's been forever.
There is hope.
First Sage Ismus. All right, we all made it out. Woohoo!
You're still here, I see.
You mentioned an heirloom.
Conversation. Hey, Kim, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. It's got to be about 18 months now, doesn't it?
We do not understand why
thank
or
you.
how this happens, and it has only happened.
Everything is very frosty.
In all cases, the heirloom was ancient. Old Ankara tech from before the Scourge.
Tell me more about Zarai.
The histories describe him as both scholar and soldier.
Scholar.
He traveled the stars and gained knowledge from far-off places. There are even accounts of him having knowledge of the remnant builders and their machines.
And the third monolith?
Our legends say that Zarai sought out the monoliths after the Scourge came.
Yep.
He died, and it is unclear if he accomplished what he set out to do.
Why do you remain secluded here?
The chaos brought on by the Scourge splintered our people and all but destroyed our civilization. Fear took hold. False beliefs about our predicament were seeded and began to influence Angaran thought. In order to maintain the integrity of what they knew to be true, 4 families left their community to come here. We've remained ever since.
Oh, seriously, thank you. Thank you. You and Jay have been awesome keeping your subscriptions even when I'd stopped streaming for a while.
It gains wisdom.
How do you grow if you don't remember?
The growth
God, I gotta figure out the damn chat overlay to use that's worth a damn.
Some even argue that old memories are an unwelcome distraction. A person may become fixated on what was, and their soul consequently stagnates.
I'll go. Thank you for speaking to me.
Of course.
Oh, hey, we have a memory trigger over there, too. Let's grab that while we're thinking about it. Nice. We have another memory from Dad at the...
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Nexus.
Return to
Sorry,
Samu on the Hyperion to investigate further.
All right. Got some more space lamps. Space heaters. Like I said, these things are all over the place. Really, I didn't realize you had to be logged in to trigger those. I just thought you had to click the link. We do have a fast travel, or a forward station over here we got to trigger.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Up to 12. Now this is just... There's really no story stuff in here. It's just... Hey, Sage, how you doing? Welcome, man. How's it going? No, that's not what we want. No, we don't want to extract. Okay. Yep, Andromeda. Indeed. I just guess I'm apparently one of the few people that actually like this game. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's see. We've already talked to Esmus. Let's talk to some of the people around the periphery. And Goran sculptures of some of their... Just a regular headache, or do you suffer from migraines? My ex used to suffer from migraines pretty bad, and ugh, I hope that's not what you have. Migraines are a biatch. I thought there were more. Maybe it's just those. All right. People on Mixer.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
The side quest, the light blue hexagon over someone with an exclamation point in the center of it means that that's a side mission.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station? It used to be a large settlement. A dar.
Severe crime. Oh, dude, that sounds fucking awful.
Overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago.
I know how bad the bad ones can be, so I feel for you for sure.
Yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would stay.
Hey, Ty, thank you for the hose. Thank you, sir.
That's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
Yeah, going back to the migraines, like I said, my ex used to suffer from those, and at times they would get so bad that she would literally have to go into the bedroom closet, close the door, and lay completely still on the floor in the closet for however long it took for it to go away. She told me that she has, in some of the episodes that she had, that, you know, her metabolism would go into such overdrive that she could lose like 10 pounds just from burning, you know, calories from the metabolism. And it's like, exactly, need all the lights off, need everybody to be quiet, you know. Yep, mom's got another headache, so yeah, please be quiet, kids, you know, that kind of thing. So yep, I definitely know how that is. Yeah, it's, ugh. All right, important alert. We'll go ahead and read these. Important alert translated from Shalesh. This notification terminal has been experiencing occasional issues, namely sudden memory dumps. Jarvai is due to look into it shortly. In the meantime, try not to tax the system too much. Yep. That's all familiar. All familiar. Let's see. Here's another one. As you all know, Sage Yazgar has made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request copies of the repository's most recent archaeological theories and findings. He and his assistants have been cloistered since then and have only just completed their analysis of the material. They have collated the records that are consistent with Mithrava's canon and have incorporated them into our histories. The rest have, of course, been relegated to the archives where they are available for study. Sage Yazgar will be presenting the information he's compiled at the end of the week. You may want to refamiliarize yourself with the tales of the Sundering before coming to the forum. The meeting will be held in the lower archives. Genealogy update. Our contacts on Aya and Vold. We have not been to Vold yet. We decided to go to Havarl first this time. Our contacts on Aya and Vold have sent us more information about the extended families and descendants of several of our revered historical figures, including Ashaf, Bashal, and Zorai, which is one of the people that they mentioned earlier. No, it doesn't. Yeah, the streams don't cross on the emotes, unfortunately. And the chat overlay that I'm using, yeah, there's a lot of duplication in it, and they're supposed to be working on some of that stuff. But they're also supposed to be working on adding the appropriate emotes. It doesn't have BTTV emote support. It doesn't have Frankenfurter or whatever the hell it is for the other set. But yeah. Okay. I am looking for volunteers to analyze the data to ascertain the possibility of soul transfer. They do believe in the afterlife. The Angara do. Please let me know as soon as you can. First Sage Esmus. This lady here is not nice. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Should we continue to talk to her or just leave?
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find.
Oh, I missed the host from Edge. Thank you for that host, Edge. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing?
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
It is not just belief. It is a matter of record.
Record.
Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
It's about time. Let's see, is there anybody else we need to talk to? A dying planet. I think. Yeah, it's already the active one. Matuzanu, thank you. Thanks, man, for coming out. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Yep, we are streaming tomorrow, 6 to 9, or actually 6 to 10. Wow, 200 magnesium. Havarl's got some serious caches. There's an inscription. One of the... Yes, I know. Thank you for that very much. I do. Okay, let's see. Jeffro, the founder, after the Scourge destroyed our civilization. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Sage. Thank you, sir. After the Scourge... Welcome to the igloo, by the way. It destroyed our civilization. Chaos and fear ruled. And we lost sight of our true selves. Jeffro took us away from that influence so that we could remember the past with clarity. I know that... I just wish that some of these sites that provide all of these overlays and all these notifications and stuff, I wish there was one that just had all of their shit together. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Thank you for the follow. Have a good night. I'll see you later. clear hearts know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Anybody here to talk to? Another container. Right, I think we got everybody. Yeah, I probably need to add alert command.
Something about Armada.
Paula said you were ill?
Yes.
Let me make a note to do that, by the way. I'll do that this weekend.
Mithrava's population. We lose the ability to effectively absorb sunlight. The Angara rely on sunlight for bioenergy. Without it, we weaken. Eventually, my body will be unable to sustain brain function. I'll fall into a coma and die.
Tell me more about your sister, Amara.
We were born here, but she grew up and disagreed with Mithrava's principles. Argued against our seclusion. When she could not sway the others, she left, choosing to join Angara society. It's been over 30 years now. There were others in our litter, but it was different with Amara and I. We were Vastanari, a shared soul.
I have a twin. It's not exactly the same thing, but I think I know what you mean.
Family, but closer than most. Perhaps you understand a little.
I'll leave you now.
I hope you find news of Amara. I would be so grateful.
If I remember right, the bad part about this location is... Oh, no, not true. For some reason I was thinking you couldn't fast travel out of here, but you can. Obviously. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? Memory trigger. Let's see, we got about 40 minutes. Let's do this. Find the Turian camp. We'll get out of here and go do that. I think we'll pick up with the main, well, depending on how how long the rest of this other stuff takes. I think we'll do the Turian thing, and we'll also look for Amara as well. Okay, where is it? It is over here. I have to deal with the Rokar again. Drac!
Make sure not to eat anything here, or let any sap stick on your skin.
Wasn't considering it.
Thank you, sir. Alright, let's go this way. I think it's over this way. Yeah, here we go.
Rokar!
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Everybody gets a bullet! I haven't heard that one in a while. Oh no, you guys get the sharpshooter.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh! Oh no! Death count +1. I think we died more times in that section where we have to release the researchers than any other part since combined. Going rather swimmingly, all things considered. All right, boys, form it up.
What are they doing out here?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Get that guy with the armor. There. Is that it? Who's left? I still hear gunfire. All right, let's get the memory trigger.
Nice work.
Reinforcements!
Heading over. On my way.
Just let them come to us. There's only 4 of them. Thank you. Oops. Not quite powerful enough to just go charging in. Why did it put me in the middle of all this?
Wasted.
Wow, this was a pretty shitty spawn. figured that might happen. A little too risky to do that. That's what happens sometimes when you're trying to get those trophies. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I take back what I said earlier. I died a few times here now. This shitty ass spawn. Why would they give me such a shitty spawn? This is ridiculous. Damn. Yeah, I hope so. Jeez Louise. I would have figured I would have gotten a checkpoint in between the two fights, but apparently I got a shitty roll on that. Let's try to get out of here and get some space back. Damn! What I might need to do is just charge somebody to get my shields back. And just get the hell out of there. No, that didn't work either. Fucking A. What did I do to deserve this? What I need is, what is it, Nova? Is that what it is? The ground pound, essentially. Many of them as we can in a big bundle. Alright, well, I could be doing this as well. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I ran into Joel that time and I was trying to get to my cover. Oh, all right, let's go backwards. Let's try and go backwards if we can. Yeah, we're getting a lot of that. That's for sure. Alright guys, one at a time, one at a time. Alright, there's about 8 or 9 of them out there. See, at this point, I don't know if this is the original group or the second group. Reinforcements. Me and the Turians. And there's a hell of a lot more than 9. Nowhere to go. Man, that is a really shitty spawn. Jiminy Christmas. Just trying to get someplace where I can get some damn cover. Oh, hey, let me get this. Probably shouldn't call draw back. Since he's a Krogan and in-your-face kind of guy. No, that guy. Get the guy with the armor. Back here. Jeez Louise. if there's 5 guys out there, there's got to be 20. Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. God. And there's... Damn it. I don't know what else I can do other than what I'm doing. There's not a lot of mobility. There's not a lot of room for me to move around. I mean, they're obviously... Alright, guys. Get your asses back here. Now.
Girl's injured!
Alright, get that guy. No, he's blocked. Fight through the pain! You're just gonna have to lay there for a bit, buddy. Sorry. Man, look at that. Look at all the damn red markers. Jeez. Have a singularity, guys. have anything long range except for the pistol, unfortunately. Just gotta wait. Back. There's still like 8 left. Nice, they got up. Hostiles ahead. Like we haven't been here for the last 20 minutes. Come on. There we go. Alright, get that guy first. The other guy looks like he's hiding behind a rock. Alright, one left. Sounds like a sharpshooter. Oh my god! There weren't that many guys there the first time! Wow! Yeah, that is absolutely the shittiest spawn ever. Excuse me, Jaw. And this is the part that got us in trouble. The first time we had gotten to this part. And then had to redo the whole thing. Whew. Wow.
Good work.
I agree with you, sir. Now we get to scan and pick up and do all kinds of stuff now. We got to do that memory trigger. And we start to find out some information about the Turian Ark as well. Personal log, Torix Eris.
Ooh, shiny stuff.
That too. New entry, another attack by those things, the aliens. Can't go 2 days without an ambush. And if it's not them, it's the damn plants, poisoning us or destroying whatever equipment we can scavenge. I keep wondering about the other arcs. Excuse me. Maybe they fared... That's not the correct spelling, isn't it? Isn't it F-A-R-E-D? Maybe they fared better and are mounting a rescue. Just hope it's not the humans. Arrogant bastards would never let us forget it. Alright, I think there's some Rokar manifests around as well. Pavafina Parari. There's something wrong with this planet. Plants sprout up behind you. The trees whisper. And I swear something other than those aliens is watching us. Thank spirits for the specter. If we survive, it's because of Avidus. Avidus is the Pathfinder for the Turians. That's the entrance. There's supposed to be a Rokar manifesto around here somewhere in this camp. It's part of a side quest to find all the manifestos for, you know, XP and stuff. All right, let's talk. Well, let's get the memory first.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
That'll be the last thing we do. Then I want to go do the next one. We'll go to the Nexus, do that, and then come right back here.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and
Oh, that's right,
reconnaissance.
Spectre.
Did the Council's dirty work for
The
15
Council's
years.
made.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. Most of the Turian population is
Oh,
still
Mason.
missing.
That's right. Mason is the
Including Mason,
Pathfinder.
our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
Yep.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right?
No, that's
Something
me.
like that.
That's me.
Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
All right. Up to 14%. 2 points at a time. All right. Anything else in here to have? As I said, we never did find the manifest. It's not hypercritical that we find. I think we'd probably come back and get it. No. We already got that. Alright, let's grab a save here real quick. And we got through that, that horrendous checkpoint. Yeah, let's go back to the ship. Let's go back to the Nexus, and we'll get the next memory that Dad has hidden from us. We'll watch that, then we'll come right back here, and then we'll call it a night.
Leaving Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
We'll be back. Leave the lights on for us.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
She'll have to wait. All right, Nexus right there. Yes, we are, actually. We just got here. Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? No! Yeah, this is where the cutscene where you come to the Nexus starts to change. Yeah, our arc is here. Where's everybody else? I don't think we have any more interviews with Carrie. Carrie is going to be one of our romances. Let's see. Oh, we got to go to... it's not cryo, it's habitation. Alright. Yeah, where Sam is. Go see Sam. I do like these. These are pretty cool, especially how everything resolves itself with them.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
This is the second one we've seen.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
She has a terminal disease.
Say?
Alec.
What did he say?
It's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Oh, that's horrible.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching.
Oh, burn!
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
But Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
All right, we'll get these recordings while we're here. Then we'll go back to Havarl.
Your father's personal logs.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log.
You snoop.
Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
That's one of the things that Alec tried to convince the superiors of when he was first trying to develop Sam. Was they were concerned that the same thing was going to happen with his AI that happened with the Geth and the Quarians, but Alec's position was that the human and the AI were equals. It was this completely symbiotic relationship, so that would never happen. There would be no creator to revolt against, so therefore the Geth situation would not repeat itself.
Ryder, Barlevon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people.
People with guns. These other two are still locked out. Those are the other memories. The other triggers that we've got to collect to unlock those. Sarah get her cardio in for the day.
A human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
That's us. It's an old Normandy, but I still think it's a pretty damn cool ship.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
All right. It's going to be your... No. You're fighting with Gil. All right, Callan, what you got, buddy?
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Does Suvi have anything to say? Anything new to say? We're at the point in the story where we haven't needed to commit to a relationship yet, so we're flirting with everybody.
And how much of it didn't we see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild
Parties!
What else would you use it for?
Oh, Ryder, you're adorable.
Oh,
I know.
Thanks.
I'm really glad you volunteered to join our crew, by the way.
I am too. New galaxy and all. I'm honored to be here.
No,
I haven't tried to romance her before.
I think you're cute and I like seeing you up here.
Oh my goodness, Ryder.
Also, the accent. The accent is, I mean, it's not the only thing, but, okay, I should just go over there to the piloting thing.
Kill me.
Ryder, thank you. And so you know, the feeling's mutual.
Oh, hello.
Yes. I mean, time to pathfind. Serious business. Saving everyone.
Yeah. There is an email in here that we get from Jal. It is absolutely priceless. It's one of the it's one of the funniest things in the entire game. I guess we don't get that just yet. All right, let's head back to Havarl. We'll talk to Cora. Talk to Cora tomorrow. No. Havarl is down here.
see, we always have Jarl with us when we're on Havarl and Vold. Absolutely always. And we'll switch out others as necessary. But Drax my buddy. Drax my buddy in Andromeda, so Drax is with me a lot. Drac and PB have some fantastic banter. If you ever play the game, get them two together a lot. The idle banter and stuff when you're going between places. It's really funny. And don't
Entering
get
atmosphere. LZ in sight.
I was gonna say don't get Liam and Vetra together, but actually you probably should, because those two, they respect each other, but they're like this. They are on each other a lot. We'll go over here to the station. Safe.
An alien, able to use Remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a Remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many years to achieve it.
5 people.
She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration.
All the voices in my head. Make it stop. Okay, yeah, speaking of stopping. Alright, that's going to be it for the night. We will pick back up here tomorrow. One of the things that I wanted to mention is I've made an adjustment to my schedule for the remainder of this playthrough. I gotta try like hell to get this stuff all done by the 3rd. The 3rd of February is Saturday, and it's my streaming anniversary. And I'm planning on starting an Alien Isolation playthrough that day. So I want to be done with this by then, because we had to set Watch Dogs 2 aside to play this, because this had been planned for a couple of months to start this on New Year's Day, which we did. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm planning to do for the time being is, yes, isolation, Alien Isolation. Normally the adjustments are going to be on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Fridays, I already stream on those days, and those are typically, not always, but typically the days that I work from home, so I don't have a commute. So what I'm planning to do on Tuesdays is I'm going to start an hour earlier, which means instead of 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it's going to be 5 to 9. Then on Friday, I'm going to do the same thing, but because it's Friday, I'm also going to extend an hour. So on Fridays, I'm going to be going from 5 to 10. The rest of the schedule will remain the same. I might occasionally, just like tonight, do a stream on a day that I'm not supposed to stream. Like I said, I want to try and get all this done by the end of the month. Maybe, if we're lucky, we might have a couple of extra days that we could spin back in Watch Dogs before we jump on Alien Isolation. So we will be doing that. So just telling everybody that now, February 3rd, we will be starting another Alien Isolation playthrough. And the reason we're playing that game is because that was my first official stream, was Alien Isolation. So yeah, Tippy was there for the beginning of that. So Tippy's been with me ever since. And I appreciate that very much. So anyway, all right, normal shutdown stuff. Thank you, Hazcat. Appreciate it. You too, man. Normal shutdown stuff. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen for the new folks. You're going to see my Twitter handle, and you're going to see a link to my schedule. You're welcome to follow and bookmark those to keep up with what's coming up. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see 3 links. The top link is a link to my YouTube channel where all of my playthrough videos will be uploaded. So if you missed something, you can catch up there. The other 2 links are for my Twitch and my Mixer channels. So most people use one or the other, but I know some people have both. So options are good. Options are good. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the night. We will pick up right back here tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. 5 to 10 tomorrow. We'll pick right back up here on Havarl, see how much of Havarl we can get done tomorrow night. And we'll go from there. So I appreciate everybody coming out. I really do. And I will see you all tomorrow, 5 o'clock p.m. We'll pick back up here. Hasta la vista.